Hi, in this video we are discussing the solutions of section C, that means question number 41 to question number 50. So let's move to question number 41. Here there is one objective function z that is equal to ax plus by and 4 corner points are given, and they are saying that the maximum value of z occurs at 2 points 30, 30 and 0, 40, and in option they gave relationship between A and B. So here maximum value of z occurs at these 2 points means then we can substitute instead of x and y, we can substitute these points and we can equate the value of z, right? So that's why here we can substitute 30, 30 first instead of x and y. At the time value of z is A into 30 plus B into 30, or that is equal to 30A plus 30B. And now we can substitute 0, 40 at a time z value is equal to here A into 0 is 0, but B into 40 we will get it as 40B. Now we can equate these two at a time 30A plus 30B, that is equal to 40B, or 30A that is equal to 40B minus 30B, that means 30A is equal to 10B. So from both sides we can cancel 10 at the time, we will get 3A is equal to B, or we can rearrange it as B minus 3A, that is equal to 0. Therefore option A is the correct answer. Question number 42, here they are asking to find the value of m when this line y is equal to mx plus 1 is the tangent of the curve y square is equal to 4x. So here m is the slope of this line, and we know this slope is equal to derivative dy by dx of the curve, because the slope of the tangent of the curve is dy by dx. So that's why here we can find dy by dx with respect to x, and we can equate with the slope m. So here a slope that is equal to m. So here a slope means dy by dx. For that we are differentiating both sides with respect to x. At the time y square derivative is 2y into dy by dx, that is equal to 4 into x derivative is 1. So from that we are getting dy by dx is equal to 2 divided by y. So now we can equate these two. So at the time we are getting m is equal to 2 by y. Now we can substitute this 2 by y instead of m in first equation. At the time we will get y is equal to 2 by y into x plus 1. Now we can write it as y is equal to 2x by y plus 1. Now we can cross multiply here. At the time it is y is equal to 2x plus y into 1 is y all divided by y. Now we can take this to left side, so we will get y square is equal to 2x plus y. So from that we can find the value of 2x, so we can say y square minus y, that is equal to 2x. Now we can mark it as equation 1, and here we have y square is equal to 4x. From that we can write it as y square is equal to 2 into 2x, correct? So here what is 2x means, we can say then y square by 2, that is equal to 2x. We can mark it as equation 2. Now here we have 2x, here also we have 2x. So from equation 1 and 2 we can say y square minus y, that is equal to y square by 2, or we can cross multiply. So 2 times y square minus y, that is equal to y square, or 2y square minus 2y is equal to y square. When we bring y square to left side, it becomes y square minus 2y, that is equal to 0, or we can say y into y minus 2, that is equal to 0. So possible values of y means y is equal to 0 or y minus 2 equal to 0, that means y is equal to 2. So these are the possible values of y. But when we substitute y is equal to 0 in slope, you can see we are getting infinity. Anyway, that is not the answer. Now we can substitute y is equal to 2 here. At the time we are getting m is equal to 2 divided by 2. At the time that is equal to 1. That's why option B is the correct answer. Question number 43, here we have to find the maximum value of this function, and it is given that 0 lesser than or equal to x lesser than or equal to 1. That means x values are from closed interval 0 to 1. So here they asked to find the maximum value from a closed interval, means we can surely tell it is absolute maximum value. So here we can take the function as f of x, and we can just make a simplification inside. Here we can multiply x into x is x square, x into minus 1 is minus x, here it is plus 1 to the power 1 by 3. Now we can find the derivative f dash x, that is equal to, here it is 1 by 3 into x square minus x plus 1 to the power 1 by 3 minus 1 into derivative of inside function y, because means it is composite function only. So we have to multiply with the derivative of inside thing. That means here it is 2x minus 1. That is equal to 1 by 3 into x square minus x plus 1. Here 1 by 3 minus 1 means we are getting minus 2 by 3. Then into 2x minus 1. That is equal to 2x minus 1 by 3 into, here we can take to denominator, why, because means here exponent is negative, so we can write it as x square minus x plus 1 to the power 2 by 3. Now we have to equate f dash x equal to 0 and we have to find the value of x. That means here f dash x equal to 0 implies, here you can see anywhere here only numerator is 0, so we can say 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. From that we can find the value of x, that is equal to 1 by 2. Now we have to find the value of function at 1 by 2, 0 and 1, which is maximum, that is the required maximum value. So for that we are finding f of 0. So you can substitute here or here. Anyway, when we substitute x is equal to 0, we are getting 1 power 1 by 3, that means it is 1. Then we can find f of 1 by 2. So if we substitute here, we will get it as 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 to the power 1 by 3, or that is equal to 1 by 4 minus 2 by 4 plus 4 by 4. Here LCM is 4, that's why I did like this. That is equal to, when we simplify, we will get it as 3 by 4 to the power 1 by 3, or it is a cube root of 3 by 4. Anyway, it is less than 1 only. Now we can move for f of 1. So when we substitute here, we are getting 1 minus 1, x 0 plus 1, that is 1 power 1 by 3, or that is also 1. So that's why here we can say the maximum value of this function in this closed interval, that is 1 only. Therefore option C is the correct answer. Question number 44. Here for a linear programming problem, some constraints are given and they asked about a feasible region. So we can draw the feasible region with these conditions. For that you can see here, first one, it is x minus 3y greater than or equal to 0. So we can consider it is an equation. At the time it is x minus 3y, that is equal to 0. So when we substitute y is equal to 0, here we are getting x is also 0, that means it is passing through origin. So that's why we can substitute any other value of x. I am substituting x is equal to 3, at the time y value is 1. Now we can draw the graph, and here we can mark x, y axis. Now it is passing through origin and the other coordinate is 3, 1. So here if we take 1, 2, 3, then here if we can take 1, then passing through this point. So now we can join these 2 points. That means here we are getting a straight line like this, and we can mark it as x minus 3y is equal to 0. And next condition, it is y greater than or equal to 0, means it is the values above x axis. That means we can take all the values of y greater than 0, that means it is above x axis, right? Then you can see here x values are greater than or equal to 0, means it is right hand side of y. And next condition, x lesser than or equal to 3, means here x equal to 3. We already know that is a line parallel to y axis. So this is only x is equal to 3, y, because means here it is 3, 0, right? Now we can check about a feasible region. For that first constraint we can take, and here we can substitute the point 3, 0. We can see 3 minus 0, that is 3 greater than or equal to 0. So this condition is satisfying when we substitute x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 0. That means the side where 3, 0 lies, that side we have to mark for x minus 3y equal to 0, that line. So that means down portion only we have to shade. So already here we know y greater than or equal to 0 means above x axis. Here x greater than or equal to 0 means right side of y axis, and x lesser than or equal to 3 means left side of that line. And here we got down portion, that means this is the feasible region and it is bounded, correct? It is bounded in first quadrant. That's why option B is the correct answer. Question number 45. Here there is a matrix given and in options it is about values of determinant A, right? So that's why we can directly find determinant A. And here you can see the condition given is 0 lesser than or equal to alpha lesser than or equal to 2 pi, and here in matrix we can see alpha is there, right? So directly we can move to determinants. So determinant A is equal to determinant of 1 sin alpha 1 minus sin alpha 1 sin alpha minus 1 minus sin alpha 1. So that is equal to here 1 into 1 is 1, then minus of minus sin square alpha means 1 plus sin square alpha is coming. Here it is minus sin alpha into minus sin alpha into 1 is minus sin alpha, and here minus of minus 1 into sin alpha means it is plus sin alpha, correct? And plus here it is 1 into minus sin alpha into minus sin alpha is plus sin square alpha, then here it is minus of minus 1, it is plus 1, right? That is equal to here 1 into 1 plus sin square alpha means it is 1 plus sin square alpha. Here you can see minus sin alpha plus sin alpha is 0, so 0 into anything is 0 only, so no need to write that. And here you can see 1 into sin square alpha plus 1, again that is sin square alpha plus 1. So here it is 1 plus 1, that is 2 plus sin square alpha plus sin square alpha, that is 2 sin square alpha. So this is the value of a determinant A, right? And it is depending alpha, and here you can see alpha is from 0 to 2 pi, that means sin alpha value will lie between minus 1 to plus 1, that we know. Then sin square alpha value then lie between from 0 to 1, correct? So we can say sin square alpha is lesser than or equal to 1 and greater than or equal to 0. Anyway, when we find a square, negative values won't come. That's why we are taking minimum value of sin square alpha as 0 and maximum value is 1 only, because maximum value of sin alpha is 1, right? And here we need a 2. That's why here we can multiply with 2 throughout. So at a time here it is 0 lesser than or equal to 2 sin square alpha lesser than or equal to 2, correct? And here we need a 2 plus 2 sin square alpha. That's why we can add 2 also. So here 0 plus 2 is 2 lesser than or equal to 2 plus 2 sin square alpha lesser than or equal to 2 plus 2, we are getting 4, right? And here 2 plus 2 sin square alpha is determinant A, that means it is 2 lesser than or equal to determinant A lesser than or equal to 4, or we can say determinant A belongs to a closed interval 2 to 4. That's why option D is the correct answer. Next 5 questions are based on a case study. It is about a cost of a train journey only. So some conditions are given. So first they are saying that fuel cost per hour is directly proportional to a square of the speed, and they ask you to take the speed as like a small letter v. So that's why we can directly write fuel cost per hour, that is directly proportional to a v square, right? And they are saying that cost per hour is rupees 48 at the speed of 16 km per hour, and there is a fixed charge that is rupees 1200 per hour, like that. And in question number 46 they are saying that fuel cost per hour is k times the square of the speed, like that it is given. Anyway, we know if one quantity is directly proportional to another quantity means first quantity divided by second quantity is a constant. Otherwise we can say first quantity is equal to k into a second quantity. That means here we can write like a fuel cost per hour, that is equal to k into, here it is v square, right? And here fuel cost per kilometer is given, that is 48. So here we can substitute it as 48, that is equal to k into, and speed, at a speed means it is given 16, so we can say it is 16 square, or 48 divided by 16 square, that is equal to k value, or we can say it is 48 divided by 16 into 16, that is equal to k. So here we can cancel 116 from numerator and denominator, we will get 3, or we can say k is equal to 3 divided by 16. Therefore option D is the correct answer. Question number 47. Here they are asking to find the total cost for traveling 500 km. For that, here we have to find the fuel cost for 500 km, and we have to add with the fixed charge, right? So now here we can substitute k is equal to 3 by 16 here. So that's why here we can say fuel cost per kilometer, that is now 3 by 16 of v square. So that is the fuel cost per hour, right? But they gave a distance of 500 kilometers. They didn't give the time. So that's why we have to find the time of journey for 500 kilometer, right? So that's why we can write here time is equal to, we know that is distance by speed, and speed is always, here it is small letter v. So time is equal to 500 by v. That's why here we can find fuel cost for 500 kilometer, that is equal to, here we got the time and this is the per hour cost. So we can just multiply. At the time we will get 3 by 16 v square into 500 by v. So from numerator and denominator we can cancel one v. At the time it is 3 by 16 v into 500. Now we can cancel 2 from 16 and 500. So here we will get 250. Again we can cancel 2. So 4, here it is 125, right? So that's why we are getting 3 into 125, that is 375, and v by 4. So this is the fuel cost for 500 kilometer. And we have to find the fixed charge also. There also it is given per hour only. So we have to multiply with the time, right? So we can say fixed charge, that is equal to 1200 into time, means it is 500 by v, that is equal to 60, then 4 zeros by v, that means we are getting 6 lakh by v. That's a fixed charge, right? Now we can find the total cost, that is equal to sum of these two, that means it is 375 v by 4 plus 6 lakh divided by v. Therefore option B is the correct answer. Question number 48, here they are asking to find the most economical speed of this journey. That means we have to minimize the cost. So here cost is a function of speed only. So for minimizing this function, we will find the derivative first. At the time we can say derivative of cost function or cost, then dash, that is equal to, here we are getting 375 by 4 into derivative of v with respect to v, means that is 1 only, and here it is plus 6 lakh, then derivative of 1 by v. Anyway we know derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square, that means here we are getting negative 1 by v square. Now we will equate this to 0 for finding the value of v. At the time we are getting 375 by 4, and here this symbol is minus 6 lakh divided by this v square, that is equal to 0, or we are getting 375 by 4, that is equal to 6 lakh divided by v square. When we cross multiply, we are getting v square is equal to 6 lakh into 4 divided by 375. So here we can cancel with 25. At the time we are getting, here it is 15, and here when we cancel we are getting it as 24, and then 0 0. Now we can cancel with 3. At the time this is 5, and here it is 8,000, right? Again we can cancel 5. At the time we are getting it as 1,600. So that means v square is equal to 1,600 into 4, or v is equal to square root of 1,600 into 4. Anyway we are taking positive square root. Why? Because it is about the speed, right? So v is equal to square root of 1,600 is 40, square root of 4, that is 2. So v is equal to 80, correct? Now we have to check the cost function, is it minimum or maximum at v is equal to 80. Anyway here you can see when we find second derivative, this time is 0, and here negative into one more negative will come. So at the time this become a positive function, and when we substitute v is equal to 80, that value is positive, that means second derivative will be positive, and we know if second derivative sign is positive, then the function is having minimum value at that variable. That means here we can say v is equal to 80 kilometer per hour. That is the most economical speed. That's why option C is the correct answer. Question number 49. Here they are asking to find the fuel cost for traveling 500 kilometer at economical speed, and we found economical speed is equal to 80 kilometer per hour. So we can just substitute that here. At the time we will get the fuel cost, right? So fuel cost is equal to 375 by 4 into 80, So that means it is 375. Here we can cancel 4 and 80. So into 20 will come. So when we multiply, we are getting it as 750 then 0. That means it is 7,500. That's why option C is the correct answer. Last question, question number 50. Here they are asking to find the total cost for 500 kilometers journey at most economical speed. And we already know most economical speed is 80 km per hour. And here we have to find total cost. For that already we found 375 by 4 into V, that is 7,500. Now we have to find this also. That means we can directly write total cost, that is equal to 7,500 plus 6 lakh divided by 80. So here we can cancel a 0 and then we can cancel 2 at a time. Here we are getting 30,000 by 4, or we can cancel 2 at a time. We are getting 15,000 here. Again we can cancel with 2 at a time. We are getting 7,500. That means it is 7,500 plus 7,500. That is equal to 15,000. Option D. That's the correct answer for this question. Anyway, this question paper is little lengthy and time consuming also. So you have to answer 40 questions out of 90 minutes. For that you have to study well, work hard and practice well. All the best. Thank you.